The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watching, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman gets a pair of home victories against Virginia Wise, allows just 9 hits, 30 strikeouts from the pitching staff. And, Coach, let's start right on that pitching staff. What'd you think of the way that your pitchers came at guys today and were aggressive early in counts?
Well, I think they're basically pitching to the philosophy of what Coach Bounds, Coach Lambert have instructed to them, and as our catchers, what our philosophy in pitching is. And we've got some good arms. Dylan Cate, Dalton Long are kind of experienced guys, have had a lot of success, I believe, in their career, not only high school, but have experience in college. And I think Mark has done an outstanding job developing these guys and getting them to the point that they're having the effectiveness that they're having right now. I think a lot of credit obviously goes to Coach Bounds, and I think Ethan Goforth has done a tremendous job back there as far as working with them and the calling of the pitches and the handling, because it's 2 versus 1, and the catcher has much to do with that as the pitcher.
You mentioned Goforth handling the pitching staff. Well, he's on base, it feels like, every single at-bat that he had today. Colby Morgan was very much of the same in that middle of the order. What do you think of the approaches overall as a team offensively?
Very good. You know, game 1 was good. We got some runs scored and got some big hits, and a lot of guys helped carry us. We were very good on the base paths. And then you get another game, and I thought their guy Neville did a good job, the lefty, in throwing, and now you got a 0-0 game going here. And so you got to try to execute. We did not do a good job on the base paths. We made some mistakes. We did not play good and clean baseball defensively. And a credit to Dalton Long to kind of limit some of the damage that we were trying to force on ourselves with the errors. He did a good job staying composed and not allowing too many crooked numbers. So kudos to him for that. But Ethan's been having a great year. He's a very confident hitter. He's a very confident player. He plays with a lot of energy back here, and I believe he sets the tone for our team, which the catcher should do, first and foremost, on and off the field, and he does a tremendous job of doing that. We've been very fortunate to have great catchers, and he's another along the long lines, no doubt.
2 games that have somewhat similar story tales. It's a 3-2 game, middle of the contest, and then you guys explode offensively. It's a 3-3 game later in the contest in the second game. What do you think of how your team overall handled some close game situations there?
It's good to get in those situations, Michael. You know that. The more you experience this, the better it's going to be. You think that we'll grow from it, good or bad. We grew from the fact that we had a Friday 2 walk-off wins against us. How do you respond the next day? And then you got a tight ball game here. I think the thing I really liked is the bench kind of just stayed even keel. You know, good energy, but it wasn't like a panic. The panic was more me than them. They just very calm and relaxed. And a lot of that goes with the guy in the mound. He sets that tone. And then when Will Gardner comes in the game, you got that guy who's, you know, kind of got like a Mike Singletary, middle linebacker type mentality out there to attack. And that's a nice guy to have at the end right there. He threw really well. He's feeling good right now. So I like the way we handled, whether we were tied or behind, how we're handling it here on the bench, because that sets the tone.
You've won 4 straight. You go to Shorter on Tuesday. I know we talked about health with this team. You probably want to make sure that everybody gets healthy with their flu-like symptoms.
Right.
But what do you want to see out of that Tuesday game against Shorter in a couple days?
If I asked you that question, I think I know what you would say.
What do you think I would say?
Defense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Our defense has got to get better. That's sloppy baseball. And you're not, listen, we got by today with it. All right? You can't keep doing that. It's going to catch up to you because you win with defense. You win championships with defense. We've got to clean that up out there. We've got to be better. We got to play with more confidence. I'd like to play with a little bit more communication. I think we're thinking too much. We're waiting for something to go wrong instead of making something happen. But we've got to clean that up out there. We've got to be better. Go for it to throw down to second base. But there's little things we got to clean up. We'll go back to the fundamentals. We'll talk about fundamentals. We'll talk about, staying positive with it. And we realize things are going to go wrong. We just want to limit them a little bit. And I know you would say the same thing because you're a baseball guy.
Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Best of luck Tuesday.
Thank you. Guys did a great job. Coach Banner even said that it was the job that you guys do is absolutely incredible. He has seen nothing like it. He was very complimentary of you, and Coach Banner's been in the game of baseball a long time.
That means a lot. Thank you very much. He's Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.